everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Dominique. If you're new, welcome. Today I've got a video on some changes that are going to take place now with my grocery haul. I've been going over our budgets and things like that, and it's just not working us shopping weekly anymore. We're spending way too much money. So I thought I'd just do a bit of a video today, just a bit of a chat on how we're going to change it up a little bit, because it's been so long since I have done a fortnightly shop. So looking at our budgets and things like that at the moment, we need to do some renovations on the house. We'd like to go on some small family trips with the kids and things like that, and also have a little bit of extra money for other things that pop up. Also next year, my oldest boy will be starting high school. I cannot believe it. Like, high school already. So yeah, so high school next year, and already being in primary school, they do go to private school. So we've always had fees and things like that, which we're used to. But when he goes up into high school, there's going to be a lot more fees to be paid, a lot more uniforms, and all that sort of thing. So this is the time now where we thought we'd just sit down and really pull in the reins a little bit to try and help out, because it's August already, and the thing is that Christmas is just going to sneak up now. I find as soon as like October hits, it's just like trying to organize presents, and it's mayhem. So I want to try and get a hold on this way before then. And that's really only a few months before anyway. So I'm really hoping that we can, structure it a lot better. So going through all of our bills and all that sort of thing, the only thing we could really tighten was our groceries. Other than cutting off a few subscriptions. We have got Netflix on. Sometimes the kids have got Disney on, but I'll take that off and put it back on again, depending on what's on Disney at the time. But I really only want to have like one television subscription going, because it just soon adds up, And then the funny thing is, my kids will say, "Oh, Mummy, can I get a free trial?" So I'll do a free trial, and then I'll turn around and forget to turn the free trial off, and then I have to pay like $15, $20 for whatever trial it was, because I've forgotten to turn off the trial. Just those sort of things that I really do have to be aware of. The only really place here that we could tighten our budget was the groceries, and trying to stop spending so much money, which is really easy to do, because we're very close to the shops here. We've got Woolworths and we've got Aldi and things like that. So occasionally we do nick into Aldi. Even after I've done a grocery haul, I might just get a couple of things, or I find sometimes going to two shops you can spend more money, but in saying that, Aldi's got some good specials as well. So there's just a few things that have to be changed, but it has been a long time since I've done a fortnightly shop. Basically, I probably would have done a fortnightly shop before the kids were born, and then after my oldest boy was born, I used to do fortnightly shops. It was a lot easier back then. He was a baby, and I just always did fortnightly shops. So I know how they work and all that sort of thing. And back then I would have completely just stuck to a fortnightly shop. I wouldn't have gone back to the shops. Also, when my husband and I were living together before the children were born and things like that, I'd just go do a fortnightly shop, and I knew how much we were going to eat and things like that. But nowadays, I couldn't just do a fortnightly shop as such. We are going to have to do like another shop on the second week. So on the off week, it's going to have to be, milk and bread. Sorry if I still sound a bit croaky. I still have got a bit of a cold. My voice is still going. So basically we have to have like a shop on the second week, because I just can't do it with the kids. And I do have shops close to me. I guess it's different if you're miles away from shops and things like that, and you're not tempted to go and spend more money. We go through, like every family, milk and bread and fresh fruit and vegetables. And back then when the kids were little, I used to get, fruit and vegetables, fresh fruit and vegetables in the first week and things like that. But now when they go to school, they have to have fresh fruit and vegetables, like for their morning break when they first get dropped off. So really, you really have to have fresh fruit and vegetables. Of course I have fresh fruit and vegetables, but I mean it's a necessity. You can't get away with not having a banana or an apple for them or anything like that. So it has to be done. I have to have it like a shop in the second week, which would be just so good if I could just do a fortnightly shop and not go back. But it's just not a reality for us. So what I'm allocating is, for the first week of our groceries from now on, we're going to be spending $250. And that's a pretty fair amount for us. Like, I'm really hoping that we don't go over that amount. And then knowing that the second week I have got some backup there for when I need fresh bananas, bread, milk, and things like that. So the second week, I'm hoping to spend only $150 on a top-up shop. You know, just the essentials, just for fruit and veggies, whatever's on special, kids snacks if I need any more snacks, which I'll probably get in the first week, but maybe yogurts and things like that as well in the second week. I would get more eggs because, you know, we buy 2 lots of eggs a week, so I'd buy a lot of eggs in the second week. You know, just things like that. So it looks like $400 a fortnight where I'm spending on food, which, like I said, it's just reality for us. We go through food really quickly. We've got a 12-year-old, even my 7-year-old likes to probably eat just as much as my 12-year-old. And like everyone knows, you're just not getting a lot for your money anymore. And I find the older the kids are getting, the pickier they're getting. And, you know, and when their kids are picky, they just will not eat what you want them to eat. So, you know, I'm just not going to fight with them over that sort of thing. If they don't like something, I don't make them eat it. I will, you know, make them something else. I won't purchase that item again. But, you know, it can make it very difficult on a family when you're trying to budget and your kids won't eat maybe the cheaper cuts of meat or the cheaper foods and things like that. So the next time probably my groceries will be due will be between Friday, Saturday or Sunday. I am starting to do the groceries now back on a Friday, but sometimes that changes depending on how much time I've got to put the shop in and how busy I am by the end of the week. But definitely this week we'll start doing the fortnightly shop, and then the following week will be $150 shop as well. So $400 total, and that's really what I want to stick with. So I'm just hoping that we can just cut it down completely, because definitely shopping weekly is starting to get too tempting to spend more money, even though I do shop online most of the time. But like I said, if we do run into Aldi and get some more things, you do end up buying boxes of ice creams or lollies or whatever like that if you've got the kids with you. I really do like shopping weekly, but now I just find that, yeah, I'm just going to change it. I'm just going to see, maybe just do it for the first month and just see how we are saving, if it is beneficial for our family, or if we're still going out spending more money to get other things. I just know that, you know, this is the time now to do it just before Christmas starts, because there's so many book lists that come in, uniforms you have to buy, and I'm even buying uniforms for my oldest boy now at school because his pants ripped the other day because he's been sitting on the cement or some rock he said he's been sitting on. He's actually torn the back of his pants, and like, you know, they're quite expensive, so I had to buy a new pair of shorts, which was quite frustrating because he's only got like, you know, less than 4 months left at the school anyway. So yeah, so I had to get them, and then, you know, just things to start adding up, even if it's just like insurances, if it's house mortgages, if you've got rates or rent. Trying to cut this shopping down and see if I can go back to some more older recipes and things like that. And it's obviously going to be more cooking. You know, to save money, you have to cook more, you have to plan more. You know, it's definitely a lot more work, but if you're saving money in the long run, then I guess it's worth it as well. So I hope you like this little bit of an update today on the new changes that are coming to my grocery hauls from now on. It'll be a bit of a challenge, believe me, because, you know, it's hard enough as it is when you do have a little bit of money to spend on groceries, but now when you've got a strict budget to stay within, it can be very difficult, especially when you've got things coming up, or you know, you've got birthday parties, or you might need extra things here, or detergents, you know, and things like that, which can take over most of your grocery hauls. Because I know, like in the second week, just the milk, eggs and bread, you know, that can be getting close to like $40 or something like that too. So it just the essentials take up most of the money, but at least some of the fruit and vegetables have come down, I've found, so that's been good. So thanks everyone for coming today and watching today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon for my next ones. Thanks everyone. Bye.
I don't think that I'm being that selfish right now. You said yourself you'd be breaking every vow.